All right, so today I'm gonna show you how to use statcrunch for your for the lab for the uh, discussion number 2 with with using statcrunch to draw the histogram in a pie chart, right? So get into the start crunch. I forgot to slow down, right? Let me. So you are gonna start with my lab and mastering here. Click on open my lab mastering, and then it will run you into start crunch here by click on the start crunch button here, right? And then you click on the start crunch website, and then you get into here and you click open statcrunch, and then you get into this guy, right? So in this statcrunch, you have like several like a table of things and each column and row here, right? So the first column and the first row here, you it's a VAR number 1, and you can change that to be something else. And today we are talking about the name, sorry, the measure or the height. Let's see the height. Let's see, let me make sure that we are talking about a let me see. We try to have the age data from 10 students and draw a histogram with it. So let's say age is the first one, right? And then you will have the column for major of these 10 students. So the age, for the age, you can do, you collect some age from all of the classmates in the first chapter discussion. So it could be, this an example, could be like 21, 20, 18, 19, 19, 50, 30, something like that. So, and then say 26, 28, 29, 35. Okay, so make sure you have 10 students. Okay, 10 students. And the major could be like nurse, could be another one could be like I don't know, maybe math, some other could be PE, some other could be I know, let's do some, some not undecided, decided, yeah. Some other could be nurse against, some other could be engineer, some other could be computer science, and maybe, what's that? Biologies, right? Biology. So yeah, this is an example. You can collect from your classmate in the discussion number 1, chapter 1. Right out here. Anyone randomly. Okay. So this is a sample with 10 students. Okay. So in order to have a histogram graph, you need to click on the graph here, right? And then you see the histogram button here. Click on that. So you keep in mind that histogram always, usually is for the numericals 1, all right? And in here, in these two data, one is about age, and another one is about major. So age should be numericals data. So that's the reason why it's appear only for you as age at the column to select. So you have to select the age to to draw the histogram. Click on that, and then the H coming out to the right hand side here, right? Okay, so you can skip this one. We say where you can skip that. Group by, you wanna click. You're just gonna leave it. You don't have to worry about group by what, because we just focus on H in here, so we don't need to worry about that. Then because we talk about frequency in here, we're counting like how many student in that range of age, so just leave at frequencies. And for the beans, this is stat F gonna be the lowest age in your data. So I mean, you can organize the data age. Could be like you can use like you can move them out to the button H here and sort it as ascending, right? And then right away you see that it was 18 at the lower H in here. You can start with 18 or lower than that. That's fine. I would say start with 18 at the lowest one, right? And the width is a bin width. So you may think about using the range for the people who have like 18 years old to 19 to 20 years old, something like that. So that means like bin width are going to be like 3, right? So because it includes 18, 19, and 20. So you're going to put out 3 as a width, right? Sometimes you may have to change, but let's take a look at the graph and see if it's detailed enough for us to just leave it at like that. And then I will say just please click on the value above the bar because we want to see that. And you can mark the mean, see where it is, and the median also. And for the x-axis label, because we are talking about the age, so just put down the age here. For the x-axis, it's a horizontal, and the y-axis you want to use as the frequency. Right? And the title for this could be like histogram of student age in mid-2 class. Right. Right. And then you can just, compute right away. And here we go. It's coming out the graph at here, right? So in order to so I'm gonna move this to this here. And now we're gonna try to draw the graph, the pie chart for the major. So click on the graph also, see the pie chart, right? So because we are having like a raw data in here, so we don't have any summarized, so just using the raw data using with data here, right? Click on that. Okay, so you are working on major for the pie chart. You don't working on age, so click on major, right? And then for the where and group by, you can just leave it blank. I mean, leave it like that. Don't worry about that. And then you can display the count or percent. I would say percent would be the best. Say order by, you can do like value as settings, or I mean by descending, doesn't matter. So just I do the value ascending. So some things else you can just leave it at default and just gonna compute it, but you can do the title also. So say pie chart student major in mid-2 class, right? Compute. So here you go, you get the pie chart, right? So what you can do to submit for this, I would say you can screenshot it, right? Screenshot and then submit it. Okay, for this one. Make sure that includes all the picture on the graph and the data here, so I can create use, and then submit it. Other than that, there is a way to download it, but it's only for the picture. So like save it here or download it here. But I mean, the best way is gonna be just screenshot it and submit better. Yep. So I'm gonna stop here, and we'll see you next time.